Let's see how I remember. Let's see if I remember how to play this game.
It is so easy. But since Key was not here last week, what happened last time?
Did anyone like this? I guess I'll take it, since everyone's jumping at the chance. Last week we did some sailing over to the Blood Demon Isle, and we managed to clock it with a 2-day time limit. We managed to do it in only a few hours. We then sailed back to the ship. That's it, really.
We also
met just a lot of combat.
We met a mysterious little man.
We did. Right. Sorry, I should not be doing it. I don't fucking remember what happened last week.
I took it last time, so.
Can I try again?
Take it from the top.
Last time, in the lands of Adresia, the noble adventurers went sailing towards one of the western isles of Halgavelna's Teeth. They were in search of the Blood Demon, a demon with blood.
Hey, was our narrator in a grain silo?
Don't worry about it.
Midwestern pilgrimage.
We are deeper in the silo.
No, Nora, don't fall deeper. You can drown down there.
Oh no!
No.
The band of heroes managed to fight off the Blood Demon.
Too much echo.
With Key grappling like a wrestler, managing to stop it from dimension dooring away. After this, a peculiar person was near some slothstone, investigating. They were evasive, but seemed otherworldly, and as the heroes turned their back on him, or them, he vanished without a trace. They then returned to the boat, tried to sell a blood demon trident. $0. And with uncertainty, they sailed towards the next island where a bunch of deserters were. Demon deserters. Deserters from the Afraini Night Army. Blah, blah, blah. And unease hung in the air. There was no dessert on the island.
You don't fucking know that.
Taking my hero point to the bank.
Take it. And indeed, that is where we pick up on the morning of the 6th. The ship has weighed anchor a little ways off. They're giving you a little bit more of a rowing because the captain doesn't necessarily want to engender any deserters taking pot shots at his boat. So you guys have a little bit of sailing ashore, but that is no problem. You land on the shores, and this island is a little more sparse. You would have kind of seen in your travels that the north side of it is mostly this pretty wide-ranging beach, but the southern part of it is almost entirely kind of this broken, cliff-faced rainforest. You kind of land on a little shoal that has a kind of gentle incline like a hill before kind of reaching up into the highland cliffs that mark the entire southern portion of this island. It is pretty quiet, pretty calm. The sound of the waves crashing against the rock is a little consistent sound that kind of plays a metronome as you disembark and kind of set the rowboat that it doesn't get swept away. But what would you like to do?
The best course of action probably would be to see if we can get any tracks of any people. If where we've landed is like a thoroughfare of some kind, that would give us an idea of if there's like, I don't know how the deserters are, but they could be patrolling, possibly. We should just get like a lay of the land, really.
Yeah, but try to be probably sneaky about it, not to raise the wares too much.
Yeah, exactly. We currently have the element of surprise going for some deserters. Would you like a attempt to track check, Matt?
Yeah, if somebody wants to try to track to pick up on any trail that might be.
I volunteer Alexi.
Yeah,
I also volunteer.
Alexi is good at tracking.
Yeah.
She's our tracker.
You need to know where people are so you can avoid them.
She's not wrong.
Okay. So, let me pull up my screen here. That is a success. So, you guys spend about an hour as you are heading up into the rainforest proper, kind of maneuvering up the low slopes of the hills into the forest proper. Getting up here actually kind of surprising. You've been on all these islands and they've been relatively devoid of any signs of life, but in here you can actually kind of hear the cries of birds. Sparse in number, but definitely present. There is the kind of occasional sound of a tropical bird giving a little squawk. But after a fashion, Alexi kind of motions for you guys to stop and squats down and kind of tracing around a little print in the kind of mud here. And these tracks, they are fresh, probably within the last day and a half or so. If we follow these, we might find something.
Okay. Let he and I take the lead, and Set, do you want to keep a lookout in case anyone rears up from behind us or something?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
So I'm offering avoid notice. You could also follow the leader on Key, if Key also avoids notice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do my stealth check.
I'm
Nice.
I'm going to specify that I'm taking my sword out. No, I'm not.
Excellent.
Wait, we might not fight.
Never
We
know.
might try and talk to these guys. So never mind. Sword's not going out. What is someone scouting?
Yes, I believe Set is scouting.
Okay. Cool.
Any exploration activities from Pip and Card?
I guess follow the expert.
Yeah.
No, that's also a circumstance bonus, so it actually doesn't matter.
Nah.
Oh no, it's +2. I guess just no. I guess just try and be stealthy. So
Okay. Also avoiding
yeah,
notice.
avoid notice too.
Yep.
All right, give me some stealth rolls.
Okay.
I'm sticking with my roll.
It's a blind jam, yeah?
No, this one is public because it's exploration.
Shaking your hand.
Okay.
Cordial.
It says I have an armor check penalty, but I don't...
Yes, because you don't have the strength to wield your armor.
Oh. Okay. Doesn't even fucking matter.
That's our fucking guy. It is so easy for you to avoid notice, you just crawl in the backpack.
Hey, where did Pip go?
But you guys trek through for about 3 or so hours. Through the jungle here, kind of following the winding path with Alexi kind of up front and those of you avoiding notice in kind of a wide pattern around her to avoid the main trail and be relatively hidden, with Set a little ways back, keeping his eyes out. Before... who's got the highest perception mod?
I think it might be me.
Okay.
Got a plus
I have a +8.
You and Kadrilot match,
Yeah.
as well as Alexi.
Yes, Alexi also has an 8. So the 3 of you with the 8s are the first to notice it. There is a little clearing up ahead where you see a human man in kind of disheveled, time-worn clothes, who seems to be picking some kind of banana-like fruit off of a tree that he has kind of climbed up onto the branches of. He openly wears a sword on his hip and has a crossbow sling across his on a sling on his back. Does not seem to have noticed you guys.
He's gonna kind of quickly put their arm out and then kind of like get down a little bit, just to make sure we don't get too much closer at the moment. Kind of gauge him, maybe, if there's anybody else around too.
Absolutely. Give me a blind perception check to seek.
Okay.
Can I reattempt my stealth?
I'm gonna say no.
That's okay.
Okay. Key, you look around and you don't see anybody else. It seems to just be him.
Okay.
And he plucks another one from the tree and seems to be stuffing them into a little satchel that he's wearing on his hip before gently, carefully climbing down. A branch snaps under his foot and he mutters something in a language that none of you understand. Presumably a curse. But climbs down without a problem and doesn't seem to have noticed you and just kind of keeps going.
Do we want to follow? Do you want to just jump them?
I mean, geez, Key, you grapple one demon and suddenly you're gung-ho about grappling everybody. If we can corner this guy, we might be able to... I mean, they're deserters, right? They're probably scared running away from Fort Ains. Like, we could try and work out some kind of deal. Like, if they come quietly with us, then we can get them, I don't know, reduced sentences or something? Bounty didn't say alive, did it? Well, I mean, dead.
It did say dead or alive.
We could maybe save some people here. No?
Save them.
I believe in
alive.
most parts the penalty for desertion is hanging, so...
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, look, I'm not condoning the idea of not killing these guys for money, but if that was the route you wanted to take, right, you would have to get them to somewhere other than Fort Ains, because right now their basic problem is they have nowhere else to run to. So we would have to smuggle them out of Fort Ains, out of the area, get them to, I don't know, Olos Kismet? Or maybe better, Ephraim?
They're from Ephraim. I figured that the bounty was I mean, Fort
Well,
Ains is just a fort, but...
They're from the same country.
Mm,
I'm talking the city by the port, maybe they could smuggle out. They deserted Fort Ains,
mm.
which is, yeah, the same organization.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
think we need
either
to...
we kill them. If we want to talk to them, we have to offer them something. I don't know how much we have to offer them.
Not much of anything, really. We want to keep hold of our rations and the money that we're making for this. We could... If... Like, a loss of life is a loss of life. We don't really want to go for that route, but we could, if we manage to smuggle them out and they can get themselves away from, like, Fort Ains and Afrain, we could take the bounty money that is on them and give it to them so that they're, like, out of here at least. That way, the situation here improves in, like, this general area for Alcavanas Teeth, and, you know, they get out. What's in it for us? I don't know, not much, but we'll see what these guys are dealing with first, and if they're reasonable, I guess. If they're, like, dicks, then, you know, she'll mimic, like, punching a fist. Does that
I
sound...
think if you want to have any kind of, like, any chance of this going to be not a fight, I think you need an actual game plan to head in.
I don't know. How do we feel? Like, we at least need more information first. We should try and find if there's like a settlement that they've I guess deserted into. So any objections to just tailing this guy for a bit more?
Yeah, whatever.
No, information was important. We can tail.
There's also the nature of, like, the demons in this place. If they want to desert from the demons, then that could be information for Fort Ains that could be leveraged in some way as well. There's a lot of, like, pieces. They're all scattered about, and I can't, like, put them into something yet, but I feel like there's something. So let's just tail them a bit more. Yeah?
Sure, whatever.
Might as well.
Okay. You guys continue to tail after this guy. If you would like, you may reattempt any stealth checks. Alexi is going to, because she's already tracked them, is going to avoid notice.
Okay.
I'll keep my stealth check. It was pretty good, so.
Oh, it's a
I'm
lot better.
absolutely keeping my stealth
Nice.
check.
It's much better for me.
Oh yeah, way better across the board. So, you guys follow after this guy for a little bit, about another half hour or so.
Bing bong bong bing bing bang.
Until eventually, the three of you with +8 perception notice, kind of coming up a hill and around a bend, there is another of these guys wearing similar garb, but with his crossbow out and kind of scanning the horizon. Sees the guy, and they exchange some words in a language you don't recognize before the guy heads in to what is presumably a camp up on top of this ridge.
Six of us and one of him, but presumably still an alarm there. He's a lookout.
Yeah, probably.
Pip, you can go invisible, right?
No. Not today.
Not today.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm already pretty invisible right now.
Yeah, but you can't exactly move around in a backpack.
And then Pip starts, like, aggressively squirming in the backpack.
You're going to get noticed.
Meh.
Key, what do you think? She'll wave a hand in front of their glasses. Goggles. Key?
Their prescription.
Of all the times to ignore me. Set, what do you think? Like, do we greet this guy? Do we, like, I don't know, knock him out or something? This isn't enough to get a character assessment, I guess.
Well, if I had to guess, these fellas are probably pretty paranoid right now.
Yeah, Kajal.
I don't fully understand why we came here and are not already set on killing them, but
Alright. Sorry,
And
I'm
if
back.
you really-
Dog is.
I mean, yeah, frankly, the time to be gathering information would have been before we left.
back at the fort, or like, yeah, back at the fort. Coming here was sort of agreeing to kill them. If we wanted them to be okay, we would have just avoided them.
Hmm.
If you're worried about the morality of killing these men, you have to remember, we are being paid for this.
Yeah. Oh, what the fuck ever. Key, can you knock this guy out?
He will nod and I guess attempt to sneak up on him and like do like a sleeper hold and knock him out.
Absolutely. Give me a blind stealth check.
Okay.
Card's gonna get his ass coil out now. Now's the time to unsheath.
Stealth. Blind GM, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. Boop.
Okay. You kind of sneakily shift up the way. This guy does not notice you, and kind of looking off into the jungle a little off the ways. Get up behind him, and grab him, and choke him out.
That easy, huh? Okay, let's keep moving. And I guess we'll try look for like a somewhere that we can like flank from on high, like just a lookout, so we know we can at least count how many people are there.
Sure.
Well, what are we gonna do with this guy?
Nearby bush. Just hide him for a bit if he's knocked out. I can probably tie him up with some metal. Cuff him.
I believe I have some rope.
Or I can make the free resource.
Yeah, true. Okay, free resource. Okay.
You can
Every
everyone-
time.
base kinesis some manacles. Kind of primitive manacles. Almost like a stockade, but just for his arms, and lock his ass up.
And like a mask for his face to try and like prevent any calling out.
Sure.
Do you want a crafting check or just meh?
No, you can do that with base kinesis. It's not like
Putting this guy
it's not
in
a hard
fucking
thing.
S&M gear?
Man in the Iron Mask.
Why do you jump to S&M gear when I'm literally just talking about like a gag?
Made of metal?
Fucking
Can't make one out of air.
Sorry, she's not a latex kineticist, D.
Could you imagine, though?
no, I choose not to. You look at that and you tell me what you can do with that. Anyway, we'll try and store him out of sight somewhere if possible.
Yeah, absolutely. And you guys have no problem getting to a more advantageous position. You count about 3 guys who look to be of kind of similar builds, and one guy who looks to be a little older. Some kind of spotty gray hairs and a long, unkempt beard. Seems to be an officer of some sort, or was an officer of some sort. Has a few medals still pinned to the very rugged jacket that he's wearing. Has
Any chance of eavesdropping in what they're saying?
Absolutely. Give me a blind perception check.
I'm notoriously good at these. That's secret.
Yes.
No, that's blind.
Okay. You don't
Loving
pick
this
up
lost
much.
stone dice, by the way.
You don't pick up much, but what you do hear is in a language you do not understand.
Well, I have nothing. I have absolutely nothing. I can't really hear what they're saying, and does anyone else want to try listen? Maybe they're talking about more people.
I can hear them. They're saying, I love breaking oaths. I hate authority. I love lying about what I'm going to do. I wish someone would kill me already. I deserve it.
Are you projecting, Kajal?
No, they're projecting their voices, so I hear them.
Pip raises a little tiny paw out of
Fist
the
bump,
backpack
yeah.
to give a high. Yeah.
Not even looking at Pip, just knows exactly where to go.
Hell yeah.
Well, if Pip and Lexi stay up here, I think the rest of us can jump down and start clocking heads.
Okay.
And I guess we'll try and get the jump on these guys.
Absolutely. So, in that case,
Does the stealth check from avoid notice carry over into combat?
it will allow you to roll stealth for initiative.
Yeah.
So, you guys make way down. Who is staying up on high?
I think the
Me.
two casters. I'm
So,
technically a
like,
caster, but
It's like
anyone
over
else need to
here or
be down
so.
there.
That's good, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Pip needs to be like 30 feet for their shit, but
I mean, I can cast. Wait, can I cast from my thralls?
how
I
far?
don't believe so.
Yeah, but how far do the undead go out?
30 feet, I think.
Where
That's a
can you put an
question.
undead? I think it's 30 feet.
Let's
No, I-
see. Great Thrall is 30 feet. Yep, that's it.
Yeah, see.
I see.
I mean, we can all skirmish if we want to. We're just trying to get the jump on these guys. But
Oh no, I have Reach of the Dead. Yeah, I can cast through my thralls.
Oh, poggers.
let's go.
Can you create undead from one of your undead?
I can create undead from people that are dead. Wait, can I do a nesting doll of undead? Perhaps.
Maybe. But
It's
the four of you kind of heading down into this camp. You see these three guys here in the center seem to be munching away on some fruit, and look up, and the one who seems to be the officer kind of barks out a few commands in a language that none of you understand. And the two there kind of draw blades and kind of hold them accusatively.
Any of you speak common?
Sayu.
You're not speaking common. You're
well, there
speaking
goes the element of surprise.
They already found us, didn't they?
No,
No,
Oh, well, fucking sorry.
we're talking to each other, and they're
We're all over the
pointing.
place tonight.
I'm a little sleepy. Sorry. Can I redact what I
Oh,
said?
yeah.
Yeah.
Matt? Okay, cool. Thank you.
but also there's no such thing as common in this.
Yeah, you guys, the common tongue that you guys speak is Karin,
Ah, my bad.
which is the language of Arskal.
Okay.
You guys have the jump. Rolling in.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead
How many?
and roll for initiative.
And do we get a +1 because Set was scouting?
Yes. Set, if you would repost the scouting action. So I can
Let's
give
fucking
everybody who
go.
hasn't rolled the initiative the scouting effect.
Nice. I won't even. Okay.
Just
Didn't add it.
size.
Are we?
Well,
rolling-
it added to
Should've been
me.
toggle.
Are we rolling stealth since this is an ambush?
You
if
can
you
can
use-
use stealth.
If you used avoid notice,
Sorry.
you can.
I didn't. Okay, whatever.
Oh my god. I'm re-rolling that. I don't care. I'm using my hero point.
Thank you for adjusting mine, by the way.
Yeah, no problem.
Mine's just a
There.
12, it's not a-
All right, Monsieur 30.
Yeah, every time I'll roll initiative, and then Key will get like something really shitty, re-roll, and then go right to the top.
Sorry.
I'll follow your lead, Key.
That's yours.
Can you swap my token around, please?
Hmm?
Can you swap my token around?
Oh, for the years?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I guess I can.
Hey, what level of Arknights is this from?
It is from A Walk in the Dust.
Oh.
Okay. So, up first is Key.
All
You
right.
see these guys. There seems to be one guy kind of keeping watch to the northeast. The officer is in there, and then there's two guys.
Okay. I'm gonna keep out of sight as long as I can, and I'm gonna try. Let's see. How far? Get how to. Did it hit shift to stop and?
For the ruler, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, shift click to. A control click to place waypoints.
Doesn't want to work for me right now. Oh my god.
Worth noting, the measuring tool also changes colors for each of your movement increments.
Yeah. Yep.
Though
think
if
I can
you're
get up.
trying to stealth, it's half.
Yeah, using the sneak action requires you to move at half speed.
God. Okay.
Also, keep in mind these two guys seem to be turning on the captain here.
I was hoping to just get the jump on the captain, but.
Yeah. If we give it a minute, it might just resolve itself. Honestly.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna try to sneak a little closer.
Okay.
Let's see. So, I'm trying to remember how much movement I actually have. I have
You have-
25,
Correct. So it'd be 10 feet.
10, 20. Yeah, I'll at least sneak up to there then.
Alternatively, you have your alchemist file.
I know. I think it's a good idea to wait out and see if they can hurt each other a bit to make our job easier.
You're right.
I'm gonna, but yeah, I'll be sneaking.
Okay, give me a blind stealth roll.
Okay, well. keep closing my stuff.
Okay. So you kind of maneuvering through the underbrush there. You catch sight of the captain who looks directly at you and points and says something in a language you don't understand.
Damn it. Oh well. It was worth a shot.
And the others turn in your direction. But that is all 3 of your actions
All right.
to sneak. So, Sayu, it's your turn.
Alright.
Unfortunately, that was a bust, but that's okay. Now we time to shoot. Activating both elements, we're going to do a 1-action blast initially to start.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to shoot not the captain, he's 65 feet. This guy.
Absolutely.
And the first one is metal. The target is out of range. Alright, it's going to be air instead. I'll do a little electric zap.
Absolutely. 25 is a crit.
Love to see it.
Oh, good.
Absolutely. 12 points of lightning damage. You fry him instantly. You hit him with the lightning and he kind of convulses a little before dropping.
Oh god.
Can I use my ability to raise him?
Oh, what's the range on it?
Let me see. An enemy within 60 feet.
Oh, he's way farther than 60 feet.
No.
He is 90 feet.
Is that a reaction
That's
that...
even fucked up.
Is that a reaction that when someone dies you use it?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
I know. Kill more people.
Alright, no worries.
Yeah, you got 2
the next one
actions
we're
left.
going to do weapon infusion. Make it a volley 30 feet. And it's still going to be 1 action. We'll do metal this time. It's going to be a little dagger. We just...
Absolutely. You forgot MAP.
I did! Can you minus that? Is that by 6?
Be by 5,
Oh, you just minus 5.
which would
20 still hit?
just be a regular hit, not a crit.
That's okay. Damage.
Okay, he takes 4, but it's still
which is
fine.
Last action, metal carapace.
Absolutely.
That's my turn.
Okay, then it is the captain who is going to draw his rapier. Let's see. Draw his rapier. He's going to stride 20 feet. And then he's going to point it at you, Key, and you see him squeeze down on the trigger and he shoots you.
Oh, okay.
Dickhead.
And he is going to hit you with a 23.
Oh, yep, that'll hit.
So go ahead and take 11 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
That is his turn. Pip, you're up. He says something in a language you don't understand as after he blows into your shoulder with this rapier pistol that he's got.
In my shoulder?
In Key's
No,
shoulder.
in Keys.
Oh, in Key's shoulder. Okay. Let's see. Just gonna double check how far the thrall thing is.
It's 30 feet.
30 feet? Oh, okay. That actually works fine for me, I think.
Oh, I don't know if I want to.
A lot of my stuff. Okay, I'm gonna move, I think. Not with that button. Okay. 1, 2, And then I'm gonna cast my fun little cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And I would like to put them. So that would put it up like. I'm put them like about right here.
Absolutely.
And then I only have one thing left because movement costs.
Correct. You roll up and you summon Jeffrey.
No, that's Jonathan.
Yeah, whatever.
What the fuck?
He's got
Jonathan's
1 hit point.
very important to my lore. Then Pip is going to cast a guidance on card.
Okay.
I keep closing my thing before I'm done.
You can just do it straight from the HUD on the bottom.
I haven't put anything in there. Teehee.
Yeah, that's fine. You can just click on spellcasting, and it has like everything.
Eh?
All of these little
Where?
menus are click through.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I only learned about this now.
Yeah, I mean,
He explicitly told us.
it's only been there for a month.
I didn't try
It's cool.
it.
It's cool. You don't listen to me. You don't like me. You hate me.
No.
For once, I actually agree with
Like-
Matt.
We spent like 10 minutes going over the different features.
Anyway, Cardjewel gets guidance. And then it is his turn.
Okay, well, I can't reach him and do all my shit. I kind of gotta do my shit. First, I gotta EV him.
Mm-hmm.
And the guidance will work on that, actually, I think. So
Yes,
that's
it
good.
will.
I was worried I'd waste that. It's not going. I pressed it, but it's not working. Targeting him and everything. That macro works. Why isn't this one? Okay. Let me try it for my fucking sheet.
There were a bunch of modules that updated recently, so it might have fucked with something.
Okay. Oh, what it might be is that I think I have one active already, so let me get
Oh,
rid of
yeah.
that. Maybe? Yeah, that did it. Okay. That guidance. And...
Okay, that is a success. Obviously, no weaknesses. This is just a guy.
It's a guy. Personal antithesis, sure. Recall knowledge. What language is this guy speaking?
He is speaking Fallish,
Polish. Okay.
which is the national tongue of Ifrain.
Right. Well, I'm going to use personal... I have to use personal antithesis. So, I pull out of my pockets a dog collar and sort of tie it to... No, I don't tie it. I should... Hey, I think this is yours? You remember that dog you had when you were like... I know you can understand me. It's like, this is going to go beyond words. That dog you had when you were like 6 years old and your dad said that he died, he sold it to me to taxidermize for like a couple copper. And this was the collar. Do you remember? And I'll take a stride. 25. Sort of right catty corner to key. And I will Inspiring Stance.
Absolutely.
And in doing so, I'm gonna turn to Key and go, "This guy's dad sold the family dog. The dog was alive. No, different dog side. Yeah, the dog was fully alive. Dad just said like, "Hey, can you taxidermize this?" I'm like, "It's alive." It's like, "Yeah, I know." I was like, "Okay, customer's always right." It was really fucked up. And that's the turn.
Absolutely. Don't forget to activate your Inspiring Martial stance.
Right, I have to actually fucking click it. Or drag it.
Okay,
There we go.
then-
Thanks.
Set, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm going to spell strike this guy with phase bolt.
Absolutely. Make sure you target him first.
Right. Fuck.
That hits.
Oh, that hits. Alright. Shit.
Yeah, as it turns out, Deserter's not particularly well armored. So he takes 9 piercing damage, and then 14 more, which super kills him.
Set turns to the rest of the group. Are we absolutely sure we want to kill these guys?
You know, I'm on the fence. I don't know.
Fuck you guys.
Still got 1 action.
I'll move up a little bit so I have like better positioning. This
Absolutely.
guy.
Then is the guy up on the ridge there. Ranges.
Oh shit, I didn't even notice the ridge guy.
He is going to stride down to here and return fire at you, Set, with his hand crossbow. Which he is going to critically miss with a 9, and then he'll use his last action to reload. So then it is Alexi's turn. What is she going to do? She's got
Needle darts?
Needle darts, which has a range
Needle
of
darts.
60 feet.
That just has enough range. If there's no rock in the way.
Yeah.
And if not, she'll just take a step forward. Because needle darts is only 2 actions.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank goodness I didn't notice they had a guy on the ridge. Thank goodness we have a guy on the ridge too. Evens out.
She's gonna hit him. For 9 points of piercing damage and kill him. Then, with her last action,
Just get her to step in.
absolutely. Which brings us back to the top with Key. You have just been shot by an old man with a rapier pistol.
Yeah, he's gonna pay for it, so I'm gonna run up to him. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, since we're having such good luck with grappling, we're gonna grapple.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna grab him.
I hope
Actually,
fate
first-
is kind.
Actually, first things first. I think I'm gonna fear him first, so I'm gonna
Demoralize?
demoralize first.
Absolutely.
Get him.
22.
That is a success. He is frightened 1. You
So,
glare
yeah,
him
I just
down.
I run up to him, and my you could see a little bit of a glow from behind my goggles as I'm like just all the way up to him.
Absolutely.
And I'm going for grapple. So is it just a normal attack? Or
It'd be, if you go to the skills section of the HUD, there is a little thing under the athletics section where you can just roll to grapple. And see if we've got MAPs factored in.
oh, okay. So it'll be just a normal because I don't demoralized, right?
Yeah, demoralized does not have the attack
Okay.
trait.
Okay, here we go. Boop.
That's a
27.
success. He is grabbed until the end of your next turn. That is all 3 of your actions. One thing to note, though, as you roll up, he kind of backpedals onto his back foot, and you like fully grab hold of like his jacket and tug him in. The flesh under the jacket has this almost half burned texture, and for whatever reason, the way it is, the way his flesh is kind of warped, reminds you of yourself.
Fuck. Oh boy.
But Sayu, it's your turn.
We're shooting him.
Absolutely.
Weapon infusion. We're making just a bow. Just a bow. And it's gonna be repulsive. That's 153 anyway. And we are going to shoot.
That is a hit.
Love to see it. Damage.
8 points, absolutely.
And was that one action or two?
That was a 1 action blast.
Oh, that explains many things. I'm gonna move up. How many feet? 35 feet. Fuck, I didn't see where that was. Just here.
You have a speed of 30.
Because of the fucking armor. I'm gonna drop that.
Okay.
Now we're at 35.
Yes, you are.
And I've forgotten where that fucking spot was. Memory of a goldfish. Is that straight 35 feet? Yeah, I'll take that. She'll push past Set and Jonathan.
Alright.
And another one action. We'll do weapon infusion thrown this time. We'll throw a little hand axe. And that's MAP. And roll.
18 is going to hit.
Lovely. Cool.
For 3 points of damage, absolutely. The first
Okay.
bow shot sinks him straight in. You lunge forward, the axe forming in your hand, and whip it through, and it cuts right across him.
Sick.
Then it is his turn. His first action, he is going to switch his rapier back into rapier mode. Mutter something in Fallish, and stab at you, Key.
Is the swapping his thing a manipulate action?
Yes, it is.
Because when you grabbed, you got to do a DC 5 flat check, or you fucked up.
Yes, it is.
Look at you reading the rules.
He's good with a 7.
Actually.
Fuck.
Now he's gonna stab Key.
Fair enough.
And he's gonna hit you exactly with a 21.
Damn.
So go ahead and take 13 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
Got him held by the shoulder, and he just skewers you in the stomach. As he pulls back, he is going to enter a dueling parry.
Oh,
Why did my camera move with that?
I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to look at it.
You can right click and delete it, I think.
can I?
Hide your shame.
Well,
I can't.
it's your turn.
Oh, well. Hmm. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna give Key, because I think my guy's in range. Yeah, I'm gonna give Key a muscle barrier. Can I do that through him? Can I cast that through him?
Presumably.
Well, you cast it through the thrall itself, so yeah, I would think.
Okay, cool. That actually rules. And that destroys the guy.
Flung
and
to a
then-
willing creature within 15 feet of it.
What?
Jonathan
but it
is
says
not
the
within-
Ugh.
You can do it
Damn
from
it.
60 feet away, but the guy has to be 15 feet away.
Correct.
That sucks. Okay.
Yeah.
So why not
if
make
that's
a
the case,
make a thrall closer through Jonathan
I
and then do
cannot.
it?
I have to move first.
Oh.
You can't create a thrall through a thrall.
Can I? I don't know.
I mean, create a thrall is a spell, so
Oh, well.
let's see what your
Then I'm gonna
feature
chain thrall.
says. It's Reach of the Dead. Channel your necrotic magic through a thrall, expending it in the process. If the next action you use is to cast a spell that has a range, you cast that spell from one of your thralls within 60 feet. That thrall becomes the point of origin for your spell. You calculate range and cover from their space instead of yours, and the thrall is destroyed. So yeah, since Create Thrall is a cantrip, you can absolutely do that.
That is so silly. I love that. I'm gonna do that.
I mean, it destroys
and
Jonathan
I
in the
like
process.
But another Jonathan will pop up. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's
The Jonathan
mock
Theseus.
teleporting.
I mean, it's what
okay.
guard does.
Oh, but he does it with thralls instead. That's cute.
Now there's two of
And then we'll put him up right here. I think that's
Sure. That destroys this
Range.
Jonathan.
yeah.
And then you're casting
yeah,
Muscle
and
Barrier.
then you could put the muscle barrier on. Yes.
Absolutely. Get Muscle Barriered,
so
and
Can I-
Jonathan is destroyed.
Can I headcanon this as Jonathan flying up to the end, like being flung like a toy towards Key, and then just wraps around him, and then that's the barrier? Obviously, like
That's basically,
degrading and
Yeah, it's exactly what it is.
Jonathan just became anchor arms. That's the idea.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what does muscle barrier do?
It gives you 10
you
hit
get-
attempts.
Yeah, +1 to athletics.
Oh,
Yep.
nice.
The
Okay, that's it.
captain here utters something in pure disgust as he recoils from you, Key. And
I'm still holding on.
absolutely, Carjul, it is your turn.
Excellent. I'm going to. Am I going to stride? No, I'm just going to make a mirror, which is more fun. But so I make a mirror me here. Same consequence as striding, but silly. Oh wait, no. Wait. No, I would need to be one more, wouldn't I? Fuck it, I'll go here. I'll just walk here. I am going to attack this guy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just an attack. And I will re-roll that with a hero point.
Absolutely.
Fuck that.
16 would indeed miss. But 19 will also
Now-
miss.
But it's not a 19.
That's
'cause I rolled
correct. It is a
5.
29. That's right. So that hits, actually, then.
Right.
He goes to deflect it, but the asp coil just worms around and scores him right center mass. And looks like that hurt.
He didn't like it. And then I'm kind of out of things I need to do. Oh, instructive. That was an instructive strike. Is he? Hey, here's my question: is he turning into a demon? Or getting corrupted by DM? Is that demonic taint on him?
Definitely seems to be like some mild corruption.
All right. Cool. I guess I'll just try for it. I'll try to hit him again. It's not gonna work.
Absolutely. MAP -5.
Yep. Oh shit. Okay.
22 hits.
All right.
14 plus more. Didn't like that one at all.
Is this That didn't include my personal antithesis damage.
No, it didn't. It didn't on either of them. How much is it?
Yeah. 4, so he should have 8 extra damage.
Gotcha.
Unless he didn't care about the dog. I don't know.
No, I mean, should have.
Yeah. Alright, that's my turn.
And set. It is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna force fang this guy.
Absolutely. Four points of force damage. You loose it from the pure magic from the bow, and it scores him center mass. He's looking a little rough.
All right, let's see if I can clean him up. Spell strike.
21 just barely hits.
Damage.
Okay, 11 piercing, and then the fire damage. Is enough to drop him. You score him straight on, the flames wreathe through him, and he crumples out of your grasp, Key.
Yes, as soon as he basically catches fire, Key, let's go. Because I don't want to get scorched.
He chokes something out in Falish and dies.
Man, this guy had like a whole deal going on that we just weren't privy to. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts.
Bounty's a bounty.
That's the spirit. And Card picks up the guy's rapier pistol.
Absolutely.
Can I just check over his body out of curiosity?
The ashes.
Oh, if you turn into ash, never mind.
No, he's
I
not
don't-
like burnt to a crisp. He's just dead.
He's crispy.
Crispy.
What are you trying to see? You pull back. He's definitely got some more of that whatever the fuck is going on.
I was gonna say, is there any way I can use like a medicine check to like identify that it's similar enough to mine, or in what ways is it different, so on and so forth?
Yeah.
Or, like, what ways is it similar, what ways is it different, and if so, how so?
Yeah, give me a blind medicine check.
And before that, can I give the help action using esoteric knowledge?
You most certainly
Esoteric
can.
lore. Let me get that up for you. Where is it? Skills. Esoteric. Roll. This is public.
24 is a success, so Key, you get a +2 bonus on this.
Okay, would it be like a recall knowledge, or just a straight medicine?
It'd be like a recall knowledge.
Okay. So then the plus... How much? Sorry, circumstance bonus is plus what?
+2.
Plus 2. Okay. And it's blind?
Yes, please.
One card jewel is like kneeling down next to you. This is actually really cool. Check this out. If you pour a little holy water on the flesh, it squirms. He does so, and the flesh is jiggling. And on the other side, there's a card jewel over here, just poking the body with a stick.
That's disgusting.
That's why I'm using a stick.
I really meant the holy water thing.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, just so it is not identical to what was going on with you, but it is similar.
Like a cousin? Or more like just a distant relative, like far off, kind of similar?
Honestly, you're not totally sure.
Okay.
It begs some interrogation, but you don't know what to make of it.
Mm-mm.
This guy
Want my
also
best guess
has.
here?
This guy also does have a little satchel on him. If you want to root through that.
Yoink.
Absolutely. Carjul has already taken the rapier pistol, but the satchel has 9 bullets, which are presumably for that. 20 arum coin, or 20 gold worth of arum coins, a bloodstone, and a small diamond.
Damn. Is there anything we should take off of the camp or the people for proof for the bounty?
They all do have little, like, kind of primitive dog tags.
And so we'll collect some of those, maybe off the main guy.
Well, collect them off of all of them.
Yeah.
Matt, is there like a treasure chest we can pull this stuff from, or do we have to do it manually?
No, I got it.
Okay, thanks.
I've moved it all over. He also had a chain shirt if you want to loot that.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Alexi, could you please have a check of the tracks here?
I'm kidding.
Hard to tell.
She got you good.
She did. It's a big ask, but can you compare the tracks to these guys and see if there are any others that... Basically, I want to know if is there any evidence of anyone else being here other than these 4 and the 5th guy
The
outside.
guy that, yeah.
We should probably
Yeah.
kill, I guess.
Care of that guy.
I'll just snap his neck. It'll be easy.
Cool. That's like a cool sentence you just said.
Okay. Lexi looks for other tracks and compares some boot sizes. And I think this was all of them.
Okay. Then I guess we're done here.
Good job, everybody.
He gives a thumbs up to everybody, like silent thumbs up.
Oh, there's a cart.
Now, if there's
Right.
any lingering moral ambiguity about us having murdered these folks, we should all get it out of our systems now.
Job's a job.
The bit where you guys goad me into doing something and then take the opposite stance is getting old, you two.
I didn't goad you into shit.
Huh?
At least Cardinal did.
Cardul is currently slicing the corrupted flesh off of this guy's body. Huh? What? No, I'm just... We got to kill the guys. That's what the job was. We came here to kill, we kill.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine. It's done. Let's go.
I was just reacting to set speed. I thought this was funny. No, like these guys... look here. And he turns around and he shows you this terrible man bacon. They were turning, you know? Like, if we let them live and just keep going, they would have turned. They would have become, you know, like the blood demon or the hunter demon or whatever.
I guess.
That's how demons work. It's physical, it's bodily, corporeal corruption, based on the land and the presence and the sin involved. You know, that's how it works. So, if you want to think of it this way, you could say we saved them from a fate worse than death. Mostly, we nipped the problem in the bud. They probably would have turned eventually, one by one, and probably killed some other guys before another bounty got set to clear them.
She'll throw her hands up.
We didn't
I
know they were-
suppose.
We didn't know they were turning at the time, but it turns out we're in the clear morally. Plus, we're getting paid, so.
Yeah.
As you guys are having this conversation, Pip is very slowly reaching his little paw up to the meat. In a very similar way to Cat, trying to, like, very carefully steal something.
Yeah, as Card is talking, he's gesticulating and waving this flesh around.
Pip, like, absolutely follows that. And, like,
Yeah.
fucking tries to bat at it.
Okay.
Good job, team. Card claps for us.
Good job, team.
Yeah.
Well done.
What do you plan to do with those cutlets anyway? Making some man jerky?
No, God, no. This isn't food, but this is carved flesh, and like I just did, if you put a little holy water on it, it still moves, right? I'm wondering what happens if you soak it entirely in holy water, or if it's dissolved first into a sort of, it's melted down, rendered, and then you mix with holy water. What that makes. It might be useful. It might just smell terrible.
I
Holy
want to do
balls.
that
Alright,
outside
I like
the
to-
wagon.
What was it said?
You said you might want to do that outside the wagon.
Yeah. Although, frankly, at this point, there's so many conflicting aromas in that wagon that I don't think one more would cause too much alarm.
What was Pip saying?
Oh, I was just complimenting Card. You are a genius.
I have a scientific mind, you know? It rises.
You-
It keeps going. I can't help it.
It's one of the many good qualities you have.
Pip, oh, you little rascal. You just want the bacon. You just want the deal.
No, I mean that's not. I do want the bacon, but it's not. I'm not complimenting you just because of the bacon.
Take the bacon. You've earned it.
Oh no!
Pip grabs it and runs
Don't.
off.
Don't eat it. Don't eat it. You hate, but
I
don't
won't.
eat it.
He's going
Okay.
in
I won't. I won't.
He won't eat it. He knows. It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
He might eat it.
There's a very ominous black sound in the distance.
You're cleaning that out.
Why? It's a fucking jungle.
If
But
it ends
this
up in
is-
the cart, or if it ends up in the wagon, then you have to clean it up.
Well, yeah, because it's my property. Of course I do. I clean it all the time.
Okay, good to know.
What? Do you want to set up a chore wheel?
No.
So he's already got like the dial of the chore wheel made in her hands.
Cart flicks it and walks past. Let's get going.
It's the kind of thing where, like, as he walks past, you flick it and you keep walking, and it ends up just happening to point in his direction.
Perfect. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So, you guys continue back on the way.
We we do stop back for that other dog tag, and all that that implies.
Mm-hmm. I will take care of the guy.
No
Absolutely.
sense.
He is starting to come to, and you just sever his vertebrae.
Clean, quick, painless as possible.
And so,
Still feels dirty.
Yeah, that was a little dark, even for me.
What, do you want him to feel it?
No, you did good. Hey, I'm sorry, you did good. You did a good job. It's just when it's not like a one-on-one fight, you know. It's fine. You did good. We handle. The other.
I wanted to.
Yeah.
I wanted to reason with them, but
We couldn't understand them.
yeah,
We're talking
I know.
huge obstacle in diplomatic relations.
Yeah.
You guys make through the jungle once again, down to the beach, and row back out. Making your way back out to the ship as the sun begins to set over the horizon. And that is where we're going to take a break.
Woo! Murder!
telling Sandy that you're bullying me.
Okay, tell her. You guys have gotten back to the boat. Anchors weighed. The captain gives you a kind of waiting look as though to expect you to say, like, that you got it.
We got him.
That's all I needed to hear. Let's get back on the ICs, eh?
After you.
Yeah, literally. All right, why anchor? And ship gets underway. You guys are given space to wind down for the night. Unless there's anything anybody else would like to do.
Probably medicine checks on, or even healing on Key from Alexi.
Yeah, Alexi's still got spell slots she can burn.
She didn't use any of them.
Correct.
I'd say just do a full heal.
Yeah, just dump as many slots in as necessary to max out.
Absolutely.
It's only Key that got hit.
Yep.
So, Key, here is your healing.
Sorry. Christina, hit the button.
Oh, she might be AFK. I can do it. And again. Perfect. Back to full.
Can't keep going away with this.
You guys sail through the night and are able to rest and recover as you move on to the day of the 7th. Don't forget to eat your rations.
Now, Sloth, I don't know if you know this, but on the bottom bar, if you hit the dice that says extras, you can rest and do your daily prep.
The dice.
Yeah, it's
The 3 boxes on top of each other next to the man with the X.
Oh, I see. Yes.
And the
yes.
hand.
Thank you. Ooh, nice.
But as you guys are sailing for the day, I would like somebody to roll me a d10.
I am doing it now.
6. Ooh. Okay. As you are sailing, the ship hits a brief patch of rocks and skims them a little bit, resulting in some damage to the hull of the ship.
Internal or external?
Both.
Well, external into. All right. After liaising with the captain, so I would help Craft to repair any damage or patch anything up.
Absolutely. Go ahead and give me a crafting check. Since obviously you're base kinesising it, but you have to manage to get things into the right place, and that is well and good enough. So, slows down travel a little bit, not enough to really throw things off, but you get down there and you apply some patches and sutures to the hull, and it is going to hold until they get back to dock to do proper repairs.
Yeah.
That was good enough. And Day passes into night, passes into day again, as you guys continue to sail on. It is a new moon tonight, so it is especially dark outside, and the captain takes it a little slow. But we move on to the 8th. Go ahead and consume your rations.
Was it the Minecraft sound?
Hell yeah, baby.
Yeah, let's fucking go.
Real quickly consume 2 rations for Key.
He slept all day yesterday after a big day of grappling the day before.
And I would like somebody to give me another D10.
Someone else?
I'll take it.
Thank you.
Oh boy.
1.
Clear day of travel.
A 1.
And the ship sails on. Things are uneventful. Kind of getting close to the cape there on the edge of the desert. A little warm. It's midsummer. But day passes into night, passes into day on the 9th. Consume rations and another D10.
Okay. I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome
You're all
back.
good. We've just been sailing for a few days. First day had some rough travel and we hit a rock, but Saya patched it up.
Okay,
At least
good.
until we get to port. You slept after a big day of grappling.
Mm.
And I need a D10.
Okay.
Please do.
Boop.
3. Another clean day of travel.
Simple and clean.
I will note, the rapier pistol does seem to have some etchings and markings on it, if anybody would like to try to identify it.
I guess
give
that'll be me since Nikki's
Yeah.
not here.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, let me... Oh, there's also some runes on the blood demon spear as well.
I'll do a crafting check, or Pip can do a crafting check to take it off.
This one is for the rapier pistol.
Yes. Pip, do you want to give that a try?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, sorry, Set for the pistol, Pip for the
Set.
rapier. No.
Set
Spear.
is able to
Yeah.
identify the pistol,
Thank you.
which is a +1 striking cunning cold iron rapier pistol.
Damn. So, you take a pistol that's cold iron into demon lands where demons hate cold iron, and they were deserting towards to be with the demons, or to.
No, he was originally a member of the army that was, against fighting the demons, and when he deserted, he brought some good equipment because he knew he might encounter demons. Unfortunately, he was the demons all along, but he didn't know that going into it.
And the cunning property rune that it has a 0 action activation with the envision trait that you can use once per minute. The requirement is that on your previous action this turn, you used this weapon to hit a creature that has blood or other vital fluids. And the effect is that you learn the secrets the weapon gleaned from the creature's blood. Attempt a recall knowledge about the target of the required attack, gaining an item bonus to the recall knowledge skill check equal to the weapon's item bonus to attack rolls from its potency rune. If the required attack was a critical hit, you also gain a +2 circumstance bonus to this check.
Damn.
That sounds pretty good for me.
Mm-hmm.
It does. What about the blood demon spear?
Yes, let me post that.
It's both like drinking blood and recalling knowledge. This is Ace's.
Made for
Might as well
you.
have given you one of those like baseball helmets with the cans that you drink out of from your hat.
Yeah.
And those are the checks for the spear.
I believe that's just called a beer helmet.
It is.
That's the one. Thank you.
They're called something different in Australia.
I don't know, Goonie cap.
Sure.
You would know.
I wouldn't actually. I'm the least Australian person here.
So, anybody want to roll to identify the spear?
I thought that was gonna be Pip.
Pip?
Oh yeah. Okie dokie. Let's see. Can I give myself guidance?
No, because it takes
This
10
is
minutes
like
to
an hour
identify.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, you critically
I didn't
succeed.
need a private-
Um,
okay.
it's a secret check. It is a +1
Okay.
long spear. Doesn't have any other fancy runes on it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. A free +1's not bad.
So you will spend the day trying to transplant the rune off of the pistol.
Absolutely. What are you trying to put it on?
Cudgel.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
What would you like it on?
You can just put it on you, but
Yeah, I thought that's what.
do you have a weapon you want it on?
My asp coil, the one thing I use.
Your asshole. Okay, cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
I will
So-
roll a crafting check for you, man.
Indeed. You do have the magical crafting feat, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, awesome.
Done this before. Did this over the course of many days. Fucked up several days in advance. Cried about it.
Okay.
Shat and pissed my pants.
Okay.
There's a big thing. She's
is
really depressed.
A successful check. Successful check.
Hey.
Ba-ba-bum. It does cost you 10% of the rune's cost because you are not transferring it from a rune stone.
That's okay.
So that is going to be 14 gold.
Done.
I've got it. I'll subtract it from my personal amount.
Thank you. God, you'll pay the man.
Absolutely, he pays you.
Okay. So now it is just a +1 striking cold iron rapier pistol, but it is a +1 striking cunning asp coil.
Or just keep the pistol as is and sell it. Could extract the cold iron out of it, but
Well, we could
Not
also take
really.
the runes off.
never mind. Could take
As
the what
is,
off of it.
as is, it sells
They're
for,
runes.
or as is, it costs 144 for the, or 144 gold for the rapier pistol. So selling it, you'd get about 72.
You mentioned there were runes on it as well.
Yeah, a +1
Yeah,
and
the
a striking rune.
+1 striking.
Ah.
Hey Matt, what's a rune stone?
It's the basic item that runes are etched onto when they're not on a weapon or armor.
How much do they cost to make or procure?
3 gold.
And transferring a rune onto a rune stone
Still costs.
is 10% of the
Yeah.
same, still 10%? Okay. But it allows you to save the runes at least. I'm sure between the lot of us, there's someone that would want a +1 striking backup weapon, but we could also just sell it.
It has the
Oh,
fierce and critical
My
fusion.
fists do not have a rune.
Oh
on them.
yeah. Yeah, your hand wraps. That's
Yeah.
probably a good idea.
Then the next day of sailing, if it's only one per day, then Sai will move the striking onto Set's hand wraps.
Okay. Then we will. Before that, we'll move on to the 10th. Everybody consume a ration.
Thank you, jelly
Sleep.
donuts.
Eat a donut.
Chop.
And before any transfers are done, I will need a D10, just in case.
Yeah, sure. Buddy. Roll a D10. Nuevas.
9. Okay, give me a D6.
You got it, boss.
Saying you got a boss gives you a +1 to the check.
Does not.
It's also not a check.
No encounter today, but as you are sailing, you see what looks to be kind of up on the cape here. You see on one of the kind of ridges up high, there seems to be some sort of almost cathedral-like structure propped up on high.
Cool.
Yep. That's it. So you are free to attempt to transfer a rune to Set's Hand Wraps of Mighty Blows.
We have the spatula. We are lifting the rune out using the spatula. We are re-rolling that with a hero point.
The striking or the potency?
Which one do you want, D?
Both eventually.
Yeah.
The striking first, and then
Yeah,
next day
striking
we'll
first.
we'll do the other one. Let me re-roll. Sorry. That makes it a
28.
+10. Yeah.
So that is a success. So go ahead and spend 6 gold, 5 silver. And this is coming off the rapier pistol.
Yes.
Okay.
Cardinal paid man.
It's already got a
No.
potency rune on the hand wraps, so you're good then.
What?
Oh, well, then do it for the...
Striking, yeah, which was what you
okay.
rolled for.
Okay.
So now it is just a +1 cold iron pistol, or rapier pistol.
Well, it's... Their set's hand wraps, so Set can pay for it.
Yes. Sorry. Set pay the me.
Right, yeah.
Just deduct. How much gold was it, Matt?
6 gold, 5 silver.
Just throw them into the sea.
Oh, I only have 56 silver. Uh-oh.
Maybe we can just save it then for when we get paid from the fort for the bounties that we've done.
I mean, we have cumulative money in Fortune's favor, I guess.
Yeah.
Am I transplanting today then? Because that hero point is looking mighty
Yeah.
spicy.
Yeah, no, here, I'll just take it on Fortune, the total amount we have.
Okay.
Party funds.
Loan of a man who has loans.
Absolutely. The day turns to night, turns to day, and it is the 11th now. Let's get another D10 roll after you guys consume your rations.
D should do it.
I already
10.
did.
Pip should
Yeah.
do it.
Roll a
D10.
D10,
Okay.
Or else.
or else you hate me.
I love that dice, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
It's fucking glowy.
Well, nothing happens.
There we go.
Um, Sayu, after some ration breakfast, would sidle up and ask the captain, how long until we get to the port thing?
It should be about 2 days,
2 more days. Okay.
unless something fucked up happens.
Here's hoping that doesn't. Thanks.
Yeah, variety is the spice of life.
I'm not good with spicy food, so
I can tell.
you
Damn.
can tell.
No, I'm just
My
kidding.
tails are made of what look like.
Fur?
Yeah, okay.
Fucking Guthrie.
That's like. think anyone would snort at fucking got our ass. Even in person. You just insulted my face? What the fuck, man? Got her. Like, really?
Indeed. We move on to the 12th then, unless there's anything else.
Nope.
You know, Card's just reading that fucking art history book cover to cover.
Absolutely.
How is it, Kajal? Your book?
Dry, important, but this guy doesn't know how to write for shit. It's just like, here's the information. Here's why that mattered.
No fluff?
No fucking zhuzh.
No flair?
Yeah. I mean, most textbooks are pretty dry, but you know, a lot of the arcane ones, they have like a distinct voice, you know, and you sort of learn the guy's style. They'll make little fucking remarks here and there. There's usually at least something. This guy, ugh. Nothing to work with but the information itself.
It's a shame.
It's not my first pick, certainly.
Where'd you get it from, anyway?
Remember when
No.
there was the trouble at the corpse pile?
Yeah.
Around
Oh,
that.
we ducked into to escape
Yeah.
the Blood Warden. Yeah. I wonder if Pip has any books. We should just walk off.
That's fine.
Everybody but Saeed, don't forget to eat a ration. As it is the 12th now.
New day,
Oh,
new
okay.
sailing.
Mm-hmm.
New Hongshu?
New Hongshu.
And that goes for
Nice,
Set and Key as
Alexia.
well. And Carjul.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Doing it now.
I miss Alexi.
I'm right there.
I can still hear her voice.
I'm going to needle darts you.
I'll catch them.
No, you won't. You'll catch them with your ass.
You don't have the shot.
I've always got the shot. Me too. But somebody give me a D10 as you continue to make your way into the bay.
I got it. A 0? Oh, 10.
10. Okay. So, around noon, as you are kind of cresting around the cape, you hear a shriek from the merchant's room, followed by a few
I'm sure that's fine.
almost percussive bangs,
That sounds less fine.
and you hear another scream from up on deck.
And that's worse. Up we got, everyone.
All right, I'm up.
Absolutely.
Hi, more namings.
Okay.
Suppose it's a lit. Oh, it's a room.
You'll hear very suddenly what sounds like the outbreak of hostilities. And I would like for you guys to roll for initiative.
All right. Can I say that as they're getting out on deck and Card heard a scream, he takes his sword out?
No, because this is pretty much immediate as you guys are hearing this
Okay.
happen.
Got it.
Oh, I privately rolled it. Oops.
It's a secret.
Should I re-roll it?
Oh,
I can
it
just-
used my stealth. Can I re-roll that with my perception, Matt?
Yeah, reset your initiative. Give me a second.
Sorry about that.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Be careful what you wish for.
Why is set on the tracker twice?
I
Wow,
don't know.
Seth.
That's weird.
That's crazy. Give me back the mirror so I can give it to Kajo.
That's property. That's not cool. Intellectual property theft. And also property theft.
Identity set is not a joke.
Alexi.
I didn't know that they were up there. Can I reroll my initiative?
No. I mean, you could if you want to use a hero point.
Yeah, why not?
Awesome.
Awesome possum. Plus 10.
That's right. Manually adjust that. Okay. So, up first is Alexi, who is going to step, open the door,
And close the door.
and close the door. No. And she's gonna say, "Oh shit!" and cast shield.
Cool.
And it is these horrible little guys. They are gonna do stuff. Particularly, fly over here and kill this man.
This man? Oh, man.
Which hits him. For 5 points of damage. And he has to make a fortitude save.
Goodness me.
Which he saves, so he is not envenomed.
It's very
But-
polite of you giving information to us like that.
Yeah, well, you know. It's gonna hit him again. It's gonna hit him.
Damn. Goodbye, man.
3 points of damage, which kills him.
Fuck.
So, you guys just see this little bat demon thing fly over and slash into one of these sailors twice, and he hits the ground dead.
Oh, that's not good.
For a second.
It is the other one. Just gonna fly. Where's its speed? It's not gonna walk. It's gonna. It's gonna fly 35 feet. And attack Alexi.
Let's go, Shield Gang.
It is gonna hit her.
Damn it. Can she use the shield block reaction?
She can. It's going to hit her for 4 points of damage. Is she blocking?
I'd say yeah.
Okay.
Make that shield worth it.
And she takes no damage as a result. But she... actually, since she took no damage, she doesn't have to make the save. But it is going to attack her again. And it is going to hit her again.
Yeah. You're gonna get one of those reactions.
Alexi.
For 5 points of damage. And Alexi has to make a fortitude save.
Oh no.
Still eat. Oh, she's good with it.
She saves, so she is not envenomed. Pip, it is your turn.
Okie dokie. Pip is gonna scramble on over here to try and see what's going on. He's gonna see a dead guy. Oh, and a little skunky bitch. Okay.
A couple of them.
Oh, yeah. There's one right there. Okay. Pip will... I'm assuming we're gonna go out there. So Pip is going to, create a thrall and put him, like, right there.
Right there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then I believe phase bolt is okay. Two. Oh no!
First
damn
of
it,
all, you
use
make an
action.
attack using your thrall.
That's right. Dude's fucking rock. I love necromancer.
And you use your spell attack, which is at the top of your spellcasting section. Make sure you target the one.
Spellcasting. Okay.
Ooh, nat 1. No shot.
I want to use a hero point, please.
Okay. Right click and reroll with hero point. Okay.
Hey.
Critical hit on that guy. Go ahead and roll your bludgeoning or piercing or slashing damage.
Let's do slashing for fun.
Okay. So he takes double damage there. It is still up. And you have one action left.
Okay. I can't cast shield on Alexi, I don't think.
She is immune to it anyway because...
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, she used the shield block.
So then next up is Sayu, so,
Have a little guidance.
Thanks, sweetheart.
Okay. And that's it.
Absolutely. Okay. Then... Sayu, it is your turn.
Getting past Alexi, is that just a
Difficult terrain.
move through? Difficult terrain, that's fine. I'm going to use first action to move.
And who'd you put guidance on, Pip?
Oh, I did not put guidance on.
Yeah.
Me.
Don't forget your spell effects.
Yes. So 10, 15. I'm assuming that's a more difficult terrain. I'm going to move just a little bit first. So 15 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I can see everybody. Okay, cool.
Including the one right next to you, who gives you a little...
Yeah, to you too, pal. So one action elemental blast on this one. And Jonathan. One action ranged. Shoot.
26 hits.
Damage. Just a dot.
Absolutely. 7 points. It's not looking good.
And then I will, throw my alarm. I'm here. I'm clear.
All
Done.
right. All three of your actions. Set, you are up.
Well, first things first, I gotta get the fuck out of this corner.
Would a 27 have been a crit there for that quasit?
Yeah, it would have.
I forgot the
can't-
guidance.
Yeah, you did.
Oh well.
Okay. So are you opening the door?
It's not letting me.
Sorry, Fluff.
You gotta be right next to it.
No, it's giving me an error message saying
Oh.
please selected a single token.
That's weird. Okay. That is 2 actions.
I guess I'll just slug this guy.
Absolutely. Don't forget to target him. Okay, 24 hits. For 7 points of damage, absolutely. You just cold cock this demon right in the fucking mouth. And
Surprise, motherfucker!
Carjul, it's your turn.
Well, I'm going to make a Carjul 15 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
Let's call it here.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to ping. I'm not sure if it's working. Yeah, there it is. Perfect. Oh, there's a couple of these guys. Okay. I'm going to... Let's see. This one's clogging the doorway, so I'll target him.
Absolutely.
I will esoteric vulnerability. Or rather, exploit vulnerability. Damn. Okay.
14 is a failure.
So, still get to use the personal antithesis. Which means I'm not using the Holy Diver. The personal antithesis to a quasit is a birdcage. So I just sort of put that around the weapon. And gonna strike. I might have flanking with myself here.
I believe.
Hard to say. Don't know if it matters.
That's crit.
You
You actually would not have flanking because there is a wall that is blocking the first
that's
Carjul.
fair. That's fine. Yeah. I guess.
Either way, crit's a crit.
Sure. Crit's a crit. And if this thing lives, I'm going to use a fucking owlbear talent.
Whoa.
I don't think it's
most
gonna
certainly does not.
All right. Well,
Can I?
What happened? No. I got this.
Go on.
So, with the asp coil, I whip it out. The asp coil wraps around the quasit, and then I tug back, and it spins rapidly into the birdcage, already dead.
Absolutely.
And the door slaps shut.
Fuck yeah.
I was just gonna say, could the other Carjul from the other side be like, "Did you get him?"
No, I missed. And I turned to Saya going, he doesn't even fucking know the idiot.
She'll chuckle.
Okay, and that would have been 3 actions to draw a mirror and draw EV and strike.
Yep,
Okay,
all good.
then it is this quasit over here by Jonathan, which is not feeling too well, but they're very stupid. So what it's going to do is it's going to attack Jonathan.
Bet.
And it is going to crit Jonathan and kill him. Because Jonathan has 1 hit point.
No.
Oh.
No.
Then it's gonna fly 20, 25, 30. 35. And I'm going to remove it from initiative.
Busted.
Key, you're up.
Lost an action on that. Christina.
Sorry.
It's your turn.
I got aggro. Yeah. Let's see. God, this doorway is packed. 5. It's gonna be 10, 15.
Move
20.
through set and the corpse because that's less difficult terrain.
Correct. All of your friends are difficult
Oh,
terrain.
5. 5. 10, 15. Let me through, please. There. Okay, I can just get to here for... Well, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 30, 35, 40. I'm gonna stand over this body to get up to this dude. And I'm gonna punchy.
Let's see
This
it.
little tiny thing. Actually, you know what? I'll grab it. Actually, let's just grab it because I'm gonna squeeze it. Grab it and squeeze.
Absolutely. Let's see it.
So, athletics, grapple. Oop. Oh man,
That is a success.
Oh,
I'm still strong enough to say no.
strong.
Go here.
Okay, but that is all 3 of your actions because that is 2 strides and a grab. And we roll back to the top with Alexi.
Needle dot cold iron.
She's so good at that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, that hits.
Cool.
For 9 points of cold iron piercing damage. Enhanced to 12. She's got 1 action left. 5-foot step to get out of everybody's way.
Does she have any 1 action cantrips?
Guidance. Or no, she doesn't have guidance.
Just have her step out of the way, I think.
Yeah.
Wake me when you're done.
Then it is the grabbed closet. Move this dead guy out of the way real quick so I can target key. Because it is gonna just fully lash out at you. Actually,
Okay. Yeah.
it's gonna cast fear on you first.
Oh, rude.
Does it have to manipulate?
It does. And it
Damn.
succeeds on its flat check. So key, make that will save.
You're just out of my aura.
That is a failure. So you become frightened 2. Then it is going to slash you. Which it misses with a 14.
I'll take it.
Pip, it is your turn.
Okie dokie.
Hey, Matt, real quick.
Mhm.
Would a 16 have made that save?
No. It would not have.
Okay. I don't think it applied my martial stance, but I think key is in my martial stance aura.
but alright.
Okay. Do 1 foot up. Just a little up.
Puppies?
I want to create a thrall heal.
Create a thrall? Absolutely. Go
Yeah.
ahead and target the closet and make your spell attack.
Hello, world!
Like Jonathan just reconstructs himself, like picks himself back up off the floor. Uh,
19 hits.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll
Action.
Jonathan damage.
Hell yeah. We're a bonk this time.
Brave. Never mind.
Good job.
That
Good
leaves
job,
you
Jonathan.
with 1 action. Because that was step and thrall.
I think I'm gonna take a step back just to get out of people's way.
Absolutely. Then, Sayo, it is your turn.
We're taking off. That's 15.
If you want to be the one that tried to run away, I think we can handle these.
I'll go for it. And she'll just fucking book it.
Okay.
Fucking pick yourself up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And second action, 1. And I'll click the stairs.
Okay. And just stop right there real quick. Because there's more of them.
Sick. Quite sick, even.
No. Okay, carry on.
As part of my movement, is it? Oop, I didn't mean to go back down. A little bit more, and I'm going to use my last action to raise my shield.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Set, you are up.
I can't see shit.
This shield doesn't have an AC bonus. Interesting.
Oh, there was a guy there. Never mind, I don't need to shoot.
Okay. First action to draw your staff in bow form. Second action to shoot.
I mean, all I did was punch before, so I could...
Correct.
Like, yeah, so I guess I was already holding it?
No, you punched.
Yeah, but I can always punch. I have a free hand.
I know. You were
Whatever.
You were relaxing beforehand. Presumably, you don't relax in your room with your weapon drawn. Is the
Uses
thing.
his walking stick, but whatever.
Either way, you'd be changing it into bow mode anyway,
Sure.
which is an action.
Alright.
22 hits.
Yeah, and, fucking just ignition.
Absolutely. Eight piercing. And then fire damage. 8 more fire damage. Okay. It dies. As Key is kind of holding it as it's trying to wriggle out of their grasp. This flaming arrow just sails through, blows a hole clean through the torso. Key, you are holding
Second time this session I've done that to Key.
Look, I'm holding them still for you.
But you've got 1 action left.
Appreciate it. Do I drew my weapon and...
Oh yeah, that's right. No,
spell
you
slot?
don't. That's correct. Then it is this guy up on deck with Sayu. Kind of looks edgewise at you. Glad you're here. It's fucked.
It's all fucked. Yeah.
Actually doesn't have to step to strike at this one, so he's going to do just that. With his scimitar. Miss.
Sweep, so... Oh, he doesn't have range.
Miss. And natural one.
This guy's like, glad you're here, miss, and then missed.
Cardjul, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna walk over to here. The card jewel in the corner disappears.
Absolutely. Real quick, because this one's the one on the tracker. I'm just going to move you over
Yeah.
and delete the one that is not on the tracker.
Get out of the way. Alright, so that was 25 feet. New stride action. Do I have to interact with this? Is it
You just click it to
an
move up.
interact action? Okay, I just want to make sure it's not a full of fucking action.
Nah. It's part of the stride.
Okay. Well, I'm still in that same stride, so I will keep going. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I will strike this guy. even
Absolutely.
without PD.
Is this flanking if there's the ship thing in the middle?
I was banking on it being flanking, but
It should
You just-
be, but a 12 is not going to hit.
would a 14 hit?
No.
Okay, that's that.
There's the closet right over here. Just gonna fly on over here to flank Sayu and attack her twice.
That's fine. You have to beat a 25.
Critically misses. Then, second strike. Just barely hits with a 23.
I've got 25 AC because I'm raising my shield, and the shield has 2 AC when raised.
It is saying with your metal carapace you have 23.
What the fuck? So I've got the shield raised effect, and under my AC and shield HP on my thing, I've got shield AC bonus when raised is 2. So it should be
Correct.
25.
What's your standing AC?
With just the armor, like let's take away the raised shield, 23 AC with the armor.
Then it does not hit.
Nimble dodge was inflating it. Still hits, that's fine.
Okay. In that case,
Still raise.
it is 4 points of slashing and spirit damage.
I'm gonna block it.
Absolutely. So click block and then damage.
Sick.
Perfect. And since you don't take damage, you don't have to make the fortitude save.
Awesome.
Then remember to keep nimble dodge
4%.
unticked.
Yep.
And it is this one up here that is attacking this guy, which it is going to do. First strike. Hits him with a 20.
I don't watch murder right in front of my eyes.
6 points of damage. And then he has to make a fortitude save. Ooh, he fails. So he immediately takes poison damage. Which drops him.
Oh man.
Then this Quasit has 2 more actions, which it is going to do to cast Fear on Karjul. So, Karjul, make that will save.
Yep.
Yeah, that's bad.
Perfect. That is a success, so you are frightened 1. And then, Key, it is your turn.
Okay. Am I not frightened anymore now that the
No,
thing
you
is
are,
dead?
You
or
are still frightened. But your frightened value
Okay.
decreases by 1 every turn. Or at the end of each
Okay.
turn.
All right. I guess I'll follow Sayu.
Absolutely. You can also hear
So-
battle coming from these stairs leading down in front of you.
Okay, actually, then I'll head down then. So 5, 10. Like I'll just drop the quasi body. Oh. Oh.
You see 3 Quasits and the kind of elite sailor guy that has been aboard the ship.
Okay. Okay, so he's an ally, the elite
Yes.
sailor. Okay, cool. That's fine then. I'll just step on out, and I'm gonna.
Let me just roll initiative
Which
for them real
one?
quick.
Okay.
Oh boy, it's a little laggy. Okay. Continue.
Okay. I'm gonna go after. I'm gonna go after this one. I'm gonna just do some punches.
Absolutely.
So.
That's a crit.
28. That's a crit. Oh, sorry. I'm guessing no sneak with crit, even with
No
the
sneak
crit.
attack.
That's fair enough.
22 points of damage, absolutely.
And he is now frightened 1 of me.
Yes, he is.
I'm just gonna go again with Matt.
Absolutely. I believe if you hit him
Since
again, you
he-
do get sneak attack.
Yep. $21.
That's a hit
So damage with,
sneak attack.
Another 10
more
damage.
points, absolutely. He is dead. You
Up.
cross over him, hit him twice, and he drops. That is all 3 of your actions, though. And the
Yep.
sailor down here kind of gives you a nod. All right, we'll be out of here soon enough. I roll back to the top with Alexi. Where's Alexi going?
Probably down to the bottom, I would think.
Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15. That's 2. Actually, it's 15, 25. Then she's going to, I guess, darts again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's all quasits.
Yep.
Okay, cold iron darts. Actually, she can't. Never mind. She had to stride twice.
Why not?
Oh, true.
Ah.
So, actually, she's going to take a 5-foot step. And just be
Did
a
you
little
heal
out of the
anyone?
way.
Oh, never mind.
And Pip.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do a lot of walking this round.
Am I going up or down?
It's 25 feet.
Mhm.
Well, I.
Actually, can I backtrack just to
Yeah.
here? Actually, no, it doesn't matter because I have to walk anyway. 1, 2, he's gonna go up.
Down.
Hi.
That was down.
Well, I'm here now.
Hello.
You've
We
got
have
one
a
action.
party going on.
Hi.
Pip is going to give. Pip's gonna give. I think Key's up next. Yeah. Gonna give Key guidance as a little treat.
Absolutely. So, Key, take the guidance spell effect.
If it'll. By clicking it.
You just drag it onto your token from the
Oh,
chat.
drag it. Okay.
Kill that one next.
There's Quasit. The one between Sayu and Karjul. It's gonna cast invisibility on itself.
Yeah.
And it's gonna fly over there. And it is the Quasit directly north of Yuki,
Okay.
which is going to slash at you. Your fright value should be 1. There you go. So it makes a claw attack against you. Which it hits with a 27.
Ow.
So you take 7 points of slashing and spirit damage. And you have to make a fortitude save.
Okay. Oh. Nope.
You fail. So you also take poison damage. And you are poisoned by Quasit Venom. No. Then, I'm just going to use its other 2 actions to cast Fear on Pip.
Okay.
So, Pip, make that will save.
Yeah.
That is a failure. So you become frightened too. Sayu, it's your turn.
I'm gonna use my 2-action elemental blast on this guy here.
Mm-hmm.
2-action weapon infusion. The great hammer, I'm gonna do blunt. I'm going to smash it into the ground. Here we go. I'll do melee infusion. Forceful is good. Quickly open my sticky notes. Forceful, more than once circumstance. Okay, cool. And the pitch.
14 is not going to hit.
MAP.
8 is also not going to hit.
See you guys next turn. Oh, that was 2 action again. Sorry, I meant to be a 1.
That's alright. Missed either way. Set, you're up.
Alright, I need to get topside. So that's 2 move actions, I guess.
And that one's the downstairs one.
I'd recommend, I don't know if we can call this out, but I'd recommend going downside rather than topside.
Well, yeah, I can see that now.
You were also standing directly on top of it.
Want to just throw it, or?
Yeah.
Well, I still have 5 feet left, so I'll just do this.
Can you?
Yeah, that is straight through a wall.
Oh, god damn it.
You could
well,
go to
that
the
one's
square
dead,
with the dead
so-
quasit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just squeeze.
And I have 1 action left, so I will Force Fang, that guy.
Absolutely. Okay, it takes 2 points of force damage. And then, Carjul, it is your turn.
All right. So I'm going to inspiring stance.
Mhm.
I'm going to stride over to here. And I'm going to attack this one.
Absolutely.
God damn.
Unlucky rolls.
Yeah, it's a shame. All right, that's the turn.
Indeed. And this quasit that you guys have been attacking, it is going to take a couple swipes at Sayu.
You gotta beat a 23 on the first attack.
Absolutely. It is not going to do that. Roll the 14.
Cool.
But it's going to do it again.
Okay.
And it's going to critically miss with a 9.
Love to see it.
It is going to fly over here and fly 15 feet up.
Nice opportunity attacks.
Then it is the guy down with Key, Set, Pip, and Alexi. He's got a scimitar, which he's going to bring to bear on this one that is out of view for you guys. Which he crits with a 32. And because both him and his target are on board a boat, he gets his shipboard savvy. So he hits it for 28. Killing it.
Yeah.
And he's going to bring to bear on the second one with MAP and sweep. Which he hits with a 22. Still gets shipboard savvy. For 20 points of damage. It's still up, so he's going to do it again. And he misses. Can't win them all. But he
Hey,
does
did
look
pretty
at
good.
does look at you guys down here and say, "I've got these. Go up top to the deck. Make sure the captain is alive." Then
Was that the captain? Oh no, he'll be in one of the doors. Never mind.
is this closet right here. Is going to fly over here and slash at Carjul from behind. It's going to hit you, Carjul, with a 25.
All right.
So, take 3 points of slashing and spirit damage.
And let's take that.
And
Save. Yep.
make that fortitude.
Wait, am I still frightened?
No, at the end of your turn, the frightened value should decrease by 1.
All right. Good. Let me get rid of that before I do that save.
Yes.
All right. And
Alright, you're good. You're not venomed. It's going to make a second strike with its last action. Which is going to miss. That is its turn, so Key, you are up.
Okay. I'm actually gonna do as he asked and head up, and says he's got it, and that thing looks pretty almost dead. And I'm gonna head up. Excuse me. 15, 25 up. Oh, hi.
Howdy.
nice of you to join us.
I haven't seen the captain guy. Have you seen him anywhere downstairs?
No.
And you hear from
Imagine
behind
he's
you, "I'm over here! I'm just sailing the ship! Kill these things!"
On
Okay,
it.
I,
Get down.
I'm gonna. Oh, is he flying up?
And he is up and behind you. Like, you guys are on deck right now, the three of you.
Okay. Is there any way I can get up to him from where I'm at?
Yeah, actually, let me throw some stairs on there. There you go.
5. Do second movement. Oh.
And looking back ways, you can see he's right over there.
Okay. Oh, there's the captain. Oh, no, I was saying the closet. Can I reach the closet at all?
Oh! From there,
How do I undo?
Just click the stairs again. Because that closet's 15 feet up in the air, so unless you have something that can reach it.
I would have to burn all my movement. Oh,
Or you could just throw a
if
bomb.
Okay, hold on. I could throw a bomb.
Well, there's what, 2 movements to get up here?
If I do it from where I'm at the stairs, that would be 2 movements.
Yeah, so you'd have to draw the bomb as your third action.
You know what? I'll demoralize him.
Absolutely.
E.
That is a success. He becomes frightened 1. And then it's all 3 of your actions. So at the end of your turn, your frightened value decreases. You are no longer frightened. Then we roll back to the top with Alexi. Who is also going to do what this guy says. Five, 15, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20. She's gonna bound up there all 3 movements. Pip, it is your turn.
Okie dokie.
You are spooked out. You're scared. You're a scaredy cat.
Well, they're just a little guy.
Okay. Pip wants to put something between him and this guy, so he's gonna create a thrall and put him right here.
Absolutely.
If I can.
Target him and make your spell attack.
Yeah. So I'm trying to see if there's if it's on the little pop-up menu thing. I have to go to my sheet for it. Okay.
The 11 is not going to do it.
Yeah, it's okay. You haven't gotten a set. Have you gotten a guidance yet?
No.
Well, here you go.
Alright.
And
I mean, this guy's almost dead.
yeah, you know, just in case.
It only lasts for 1 turn.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then it would be very funny if Pip just walked up, like, just left it like this.
I mean, considering this guy literally told you to leave and go help the captain up top.
Yeah, so Pip will actually, yeah, Pip will fuck off.
Okay. Looks like you got this guy. I'm not scared of him or anything. I'm just gonna go up and, help out.
And so it's 5.
Hi.
Hey,
And that's
shoot.
it.
Yep. At the end of your turn, your frightened value goes down by 1. And it is this quasit, this invisible quasit, which is going to actually fly down and attack you, Pip.
Hey, what the fuck?
So, makes a strike. And just barely misses you with a 16.
Nice.
It's gonna go again, though. They're just here for the carnage. It's gonna miss even more with a 14, so that is its turn, and it is no longer invisible. Then is the one below deck, which is going to attack this guy who hit it really hard. Miss him, and it's going to attack Set. And it just misses set with a 20. But you know what? It's going to get a win. It's going to attack Jonathan.
That's so fucked up.
Yeah, but it's kind of funny too, you gotta admit. Oh no, it does hit. Jonathan has 0 AC.
Damn.
And Jonathan is no more. Sai, what's your turn?
This guy up here is 20 feet in the air.
15 feet.
15 feet in the air. Hopefully not anymore. 2 action. Weapon fusion. Text tone just went off. Throne, metal, go.
That's a crit.
Love to see it.
26 damage? Yeah, it is definitely not in the air anymore.
And there's the one that's just here. I'm going to do MAP.
Absolutely. Remember, single action, not double action.
Thank you. I was just about to do it. And boom.
Natural fucking 20, let's go.
Let's fucking go.
And it wasn't a natural wick.
10 more points of metal damage.
Next turn.
Indeed. Set, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna melee spell strike this guy.
Absolutely. He's on death's door.
No reason not. Oh my god, okay.
Okay, 7 points of bludgeoning damage. He is dead instantly.
Fucking insta-gibbed. Well, alright. I guess I'll be going now.
Yes, go faster.
Okay. Let me out of here.
Probably easy to use the arrows when you're up the stairs.
Yeah, it's fucking. I think that's all I got from you.
Yep.
Alright.
Then Cardrula, it is your turn.
Matt, I'm really tempted to legitimately try and catch this one Quasit in the birdcage. I know I've been talking about this a lot, but he's looking pretty rough. I feel like I could.
Yeah, you know what? I'll say it'll be a grapple.
All right.
Or you can attempt to do non-lethal damage, which is just giving you a -2 penalty to the strike.
You know what? Let's go with that. Yeah. So we'll do non-lethal attack on that one.
Mm-hmm. And just give yourself a -2 circumstance penalty.
Yep.
Okay, 24 hits.
Nice job.
$15.
15. Knocks him out.
Yeah, okay. I put him in the birdcage.
Absolutely,
yeah,
you
let's
have
fucking
a
go.
caged Quasit.
This can only go well.
Yeah.
All right. I'll attack this other guy, I guess.
Absolutely.
I'll even EV him just in case. I think I might because it's the same for each. No, personal antithesis doesn't work like that. It's only exploit vulnerability. Or
And that is a critical success.
Oh shit. Okay. Hey Matt, recall knowledge question.
Mhm.
How do I tame a quasit?
So quasits are sapient beings. It is probably less taming it and more making a pact with it.
Okay. I can
Remember
work with
Chig?
this. I do remember Jig, and now I'm on the other side of it. Yeah, all right. Let's just slap in the Holy Diver, which it's been a little bit. I'm gonna bring that back up, just because there's a thing, you know. Don't worry about it. The Holy Diver. It's a cold iron pendant with a large amber gemstone soaked in a mix of Nephilim blood and holy water, coated with salt, juice of sow's teat, and goat weed. So that just slots into the ast coil, and I'm gonna.
Goats have
attack this
weed.
guy. Yep, that's the thing to notice about that.
Yeah, you didn't notice? You didn't know that?
Nope.
What is the Australian school system doing?
All right, that's all my turns.
Yeah, 16 was not going to do it, so we move to the mercenary sailor. How much movement does he have? Not a lot. So 5. Come on. Oof. 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 10, 15, 20, 25. That is his full ass turn. And it is this last quasit who has seen better days. So, what he is going to do is he's going to just lash out wildly. First against Carjul.
Hey, Matt, if you want to get in the birdcage too, there's room for two, okay? You don't have to freak out about it.
He's going to miss you with a 15. And he's going to target the sailor. Whom he is also going to miss with a 13. But then he's going to try to fly down here towards the captain. And Key, it is your turn.
Okay. I don't know where any more closets are. Or is there any up deck
The
with
last
the
one
captain?
just flew up to the captain.
Oh, yep, okay. I'm gonna go up, so whip. Okay, I'm gonna just book it, so 5. No, game? Okay, there.
It is worth
5.
noting this one and the last one you were on are technically the same floor. The stairwell just leads
okay.
up to a different visible part of the map.
Oh, shoot. Okay, so I have to get to the other side if I want to see it. Okay,
Correct.
let's book it then. 10, 15, 25, 30, or 25, and 5, 10, 15. Excuse me. 20. Can I get in front of them?
Yeah.
Okay,
That would
I'll
be
just move.
2 strides, so you'd still have 1 to punch this thing.
Yep. Just run and do a haymaker.
Absolutely.
Let's give it a shot. Well, let's see if I even land, so. $21 will hit? That's
Absolutely.
cool. Oh,
6 points of bludgeoning damage. It's
Double
damage.
ones.
Counts.
double ones.
It's not looking great, but that is all 3 of your actions. Which brings us back to the top with Alexi. I think she's just going to go up there
Striding
and
needle darts.
point blank needle darts it.
Yeah.
So she targets spell, needle darts, cold iron. Okay, 17 hits exactly. Ooh, for dog shit damage. And that is her turn. So, Pip, you are up now.
Okie dokie. Where'd he go?
If you go up either of these stairs on the bottom, you will be able to see him.
Oh, either of these stairs. Okay, we're gonna go 1, 2. I can't summon Jonathan in places I can't see, right?
You can technically see it, so I'll allow it.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, can I do that?
Sure. Go ahead and roll your spell attack.
Thank you. Oh wait, that was the wrong one. Ah.
$28 is a crit, so go ahead and roll your damage.
Fuck yeah. We'll do slashing this time.
Okay, Jonathan's getting the claws. And it takes 6 points of slashing damage from the crit, which is enough to kill it.
Hey!
As these quasits all lie dead on the ground around you, you have a moment to breathe. Garjul, you have a moment to pack the unconscious one into the bird cage.
Yeah, just scoop them in there. And, I mean, Matt, so prior to this exact moment, it was just a goof. But, how much... Oh, actually, cages are objects, it seems, in Pathfinder.
Mm-hmm.
It costs 5 silver.
Mhm.
I take a minute to remove a bird
Correct.
cage out of my pack.
Impression planner.
I knew I would need a bird cage.
Yeah, this very moment.
All according to Keikaku.
But as you are all standing here, Pip, something catches your eye in particular.
Uh-oh.
This door over here. Fucking ping, you piece of shit.
Wait, this door here?
Yes. There is blood coming out from underneath it.
Oh. It looks like something over there got pretty messy.
He's gonna point over there.
I mean, shit, yeah, at first glance she'll book it towards it, if willing. If possible, rather.
Absolutely. And you try the handle and it is locked.
Can I punch the door?
Yeah, go ahead and make an attack.
2 seconds. 2 action, metal.
$21's gonna hit. Roll damage.
Big metal gauntlet.
Okay, reduced by the hardness. And yeah, you smash through, creating a large hole in the door, and on the other side, we'll find out next week.
Oh,
That's
okay.
fucked up. That's evil.
Week-long cliffhanger, let's go!
That's right. You'll find out next week. But until then, thank everybody who came out to watch. Free Palestine, free Luigi. It's time to learn Chinese, gamers! Welcome to the American Century of Humiliation. Good night.
You are trespassing on federal property. Please leave